Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. Welcome to my presentation on strategic environmental planning for InterContinental Fiji 2030. So InterContinental, it's a hotel in Fiji. Before we dive deeper into the InterContinental Fiji and its sustainability strategies, let's take a moment to understand the broader context of Fiji itself. I'm from Fiji, and Fiji is a South Pacific island nation made up of 330 islands known for its beautiful waters, white sand beaches, and warm hospitality. But beyond its postcard perfect beauty, tourism is one of the most important industries as it contributes nearly 40% to the national GDP. To start with, today I'll be focusing on the Hotel InterContinental Fiji Golf Resort and Spa, and it is known as one of the most leading luxury resorts in the region, and exploring how it's preparing for a more sustainable future. We'll look at the current situation, the pestle factors, key industry trends, environmental challenges, and the strategic path forward to 2030. Let's begin with where we are today, the current situation in the InterContinental. There are 4 points on my slide, and the first one I'll be discussing about is that Fiji is one of the top South Pacific destination as it has the coral reefs and beaches and good hospitality. The second one is the recovery from COVID-19 as we didn't have that many travelers or international visitors, but now it's gone back to normal. The third one is the resort has implemented many things, sustainable ways to partake in this current situation, as they have implemented bamboo key cards which are reducing the plastic usage. And the last one is the resort, they have many dishes which are offering and providing guests with unique experiences, like in the hotel you will mostly find you can find the authentic Fijian food as well as like the Western culture food as well. In this slide, I'll be discussing about the pestle analysis. The first one, P, for political. Fiji has seen a history of political fluctuations, but in the recent years, they have been more stable. In fact, the strong diplomatic ties with Australia, New Zealand, USA, and China, they bring in many of the key guest markets for our tourists. The second one, economic. As a high-end luxury resort, InterContinental's performance is closely tied to global economic health. Like when global travel slows, so does the revenue. So the currency fluctuation can also impact how affordable the resort appears to international visitors. So let's move on to social. Culturally, InterContinental does a brilliant job of celebrating Fiji's tradition through local cuisine, traditional music, and guest experiences. For example, if you visit any hotel or resort in Fiji, and the way they'll greet you is saying bula, saying hello, and vinaka is thank you. So these elements don't just attract the tourist, but they also help preserve Fiji's identity. And the fourth one is technological. InterContinental has integrated smart room features like the automated lighting and climate control. They have the key card slots as well. So if you are entering the room, you can use the key card just to press it inside the slot to turn on the electricity. Whereas when you're exiting the room, you can just take out your key card and everything will turn off. In that way, they are saving energy. Okay, for legal, the resort adheres to Fiji's tourism and hospitality laws, including having employment and environmental standards, ensuring that everything is provided fairly for fair wages and working hours. For environmental, the ecotourism is no longer just a trend, but is an expectation for all the hotels. InterContinental Fiji, they focus on local sourcing, plastic reduction, and waste management. As you'll find more cutleries and even plates or paper cups, mostly made out of wood or paper. Slide key trends. Several trends are shaping the future of hospitality now, not just in Fiji but in different countries as well, here in Australia as well. For one example, I would say is the social media and digital platforms, which are now the important tools for marketing and storytelling. Um as we are more immersed in modern culture, everyone's having mobile phones and technology. We are also seeing shift towards the lifestyle focused experience where the travelers seeking cultural depth, sustainability, and personalization. The resort is also embracing the digital transformation with mobile check-ins and AI-driven guest services. One interesting trend in InterContinental is that it's called nostalgia. It blends retro charm with modern flair, like something you'll see reflected in their food and beverage menus. The future environmental impacts of the hotel, there are two important hospitality areas, which is the food and beverage and housekeeping. For food and beverage, the first one, there are 3 points here, but I'll be just discussing the one important one, which is there'll be more guests that will lead to more food wastage, and there will be high usage of energy from kitchens as they have to prepare more food for them. And for the housekeeping, um the usage of chemicals that will impact staff. As we know, chemicals, they have good impact on the material and for using in rooms as well, but the bad like the negative part of it will be the impact on human body, as there will be more complications in the future if the staff is still continuing to use a bit of harsh chemicals. 30 strategy, journey to tomorrow. If you go to the reference list, there is one link present which will take you to one of the site for InterContinental, which will tell you more about the journey to tomorrow. This is the future program for them, as they have already started to do a bit of recycling. And as you see on the picture, there's a woman who is recycling the cans, which is aluminum as well as plastic bottles. There is few more points where some of the guests are encouraged to opt out the daily housekeeping services to energy consumption and reduce water. The second one, they receive 500 reward points per night for promoting the sustainable choices. Um, the amenities, the beautiful amenities which smell good, the conditioner, shampoo, body wash, they are all provided by Pure Fiji, which is locally produced. Food and beverage in the kitchen. The resort source fresh produce and seafood from local farmers and fisheries, helping reduce carbon emissions and support the local economy. The guests are also encouraged to use reusable containers and utensils to promote the sustainable dining culture. Even in the menu highlights the environmental benefits of certain dishes, helping guests make informed and planet friendly choices. Alright, conclusion. To conclude, Fiji's tourism industry is a vital part of its economy and cultural identity, currently thriving with strong recovery and development. This presentation explored Fiji's current tourism landscape, which I have talked about InterContinental Hotel, a resort, a pastel analysis of its external environmental and emerging trends such as the ecotourism and digital marketing, pressing environmental challenges. Looking ahead to the 2030, Fiji is committed to sustainable tourism and climate resilience and inclusive community development. Uh, I would like to conclude from here. Thank you for your time, and I welcome any questions or thoughts you may have. Thank you.